And while matters of life and death should never be compared with what plays out on a football pitch, the arrival of several more England's fresh generation of talent onto a world stage did seem a fitting tribute. Raheem Sterling's hat-trick took the headlines and he used his platform beautifully, revealing a tribute to Damary Dawkins, 13, a Dagenham boy who died from acute lymphoblastic leukemia on Sunday. Yet around the England striker, Jadon Sancho, 19, shone brightly, providing a perfectly judged cross to assist the opening goal and dazzling Wembley with his confidence and trickery. In the second half of this very comfortable victory, Callum Hudson-Odoi, also 19, and Declan Rice, just 20, came on. The former created the fifth and final goal with a curling shot which Czech goalkeeper Jiri Pavlenka saved only for Tomas Kalas to turn the rebound into his own net. Their youthful contribution made the opening strides of the European Championships campaign bold ones, and who is to say after this, with a side peppered with inexperience, that the final ones, back here at Wembley in 2020, will not be similar. Certainly, with Marcus Rashford, Lingard, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Joe Gomez all sitting this one out with injuries, the strength in depth Gareth Southgate has to pick from should send, if not shockwaves across Europe, then significant ripples. Sancho's competitive debut, following a start in the friendly against USA last November, could not have gone better. Despite losing possession a couple of times early on, the one thing he is not short of is confidence. Aside from his squared ball for Sterling's opener, he produced a piece of skill shortly after nutmegging Filip, Novak and David Pavelka on the right byline to get the crowd off their seats and winning a corner. He was a threat all night and could barely take the smile off his face when interviewed on the pitch at the final whistle. Southgate's success in steering England through the World Cup in Russia all the way to the semi-finals was impressive. But it was the body of work being compiled at youth levels before that which will give the FA hope that finally they may have a generation of talent pushing through which can win something. The success enjoyed by the under-17s and under-20s, both World Cup winners in 2017, and, to a lesser extent, the under-21s, semi-finalists in European Championships in Poland in 2017, is turning up the heat on established players. Hudson-Odoi and Sancho were part of the under-17 squad which won their World Cup in 2017. Phil Foden, Manchester United's Angel Gomez and Liverpool's Ryan Brewster were teammates. With Rice, 20 and both Sancho and Hudson-Odoi still clinging on to their teenage years, the future could not be brighter with next year in mind. Southgate paid tribute to two exciting wide players after this victory. For captain Harry Kane, the influx of young players and a desire to express themselves is already rubbing off on the older players. Tournament conditions and greater competition than Czech Republic could provide last night will require more. To that end, it is increasingly comforting to see the maturity and responsibility shown by Sterling, who looks a different player this year even to the World Cup finals. Yet the blend of that World Cup experience and fearless youth could be a powerful cocktail next year in a pan-European tournament where all roads lead to Wembley and a final on July 12, 2020. Sterling insisted he had wanted to give Damary's family something to smile about at such a desperately sad time. Almost certainly he did. But for the rest of us, there is the prospect of a tournament next summer that England will be confident they can win. That should put a smile on everyone's face.